from the NeoShell 5 network. This is the Takacs McGinnis Elder Care Law Hour.
Hi everybody, welcome to Takacs McGinnis Elder Care Law Hour. I'm Tim Takacs. Today we're going to explore the many issues that result from aging, disability, unexpected illness, and long life. I'm your host, Tim Takacs.
And I'm Barbara McGinnis. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about and celebrating our veterans. We're going to find out from a variety of service providers in our community what's available for our veterans. We're going to start the episode today with talking with Berkley Crain, a public benefits specialist from Takacs McGinnis, about who qualifies for certain benefits. Berkley, good morning.
Good morning.
Can you give us a general overview about the different VA administrations?
Sure. So the Department of Veterans Affairs is a federally run benefit system for military veterans, and it's divided into three administrations. One is the Veterans Benefits Administration, which provides financial and other non-medical forms of assistance to veterans and their families. The Veterans Health Administration, which provides medical assistance to veterans through a network of VA-operated medical facilities and providers. And then the National Cemetery Administration, which provides burial benefits, including cemetery markers and burial allowances.
So tell us a little bit about the VBA, the Veterans Benefits Administration. So what type of benefits can veterans receive?
Sure. So the Benefits Administration, like I said, provides financial and non-medical forms of assistance. There's a wide range of programs, including home loans, life insurance, vocational training. But the two major benefits that are most pertinent to our clients are the compensation program and the pension program. And these are monetary benefits paid to veterans, survivors of veterans, including spouses and children, either due to a service-connected disability or because of a financial need.
So I think there's often confusion between compensation benefits and pension benefits, and people get them all mixed up. Can you just tell us more about them?
Sure. So compensation, like I said, is it's a financial benefit paid to veterans as a result of a service-connected illness or disability. For example, hearing loss, traumatic brain injury, or PTSD. And the amount of your compensation depends on your disability rating, which ranges from 10% to 100%. And the greater your disability rating, the more compensation you receive.
So that's kind of like workers' comp, right? For service people?
Right. And
injuries or illnesses or whatever that they get while they're a member of the armed forces.
Yes, yes. And so to receive a disability rating, you actually have to be enrolled in the VA healthcare system. And then pension is also a financial benefit, but it's paid to veterans as a result of both a financial need and a non-service connected disability. So we think of the criteria in terms of three types. So technical criteria, medical criteria, and financial criteria. The technical criteria requires that the veteran have served at least 90 days of active service with at least 1 day during wartime and have a discharge other than dishonorable. The medical criteria requires that a veteran be at least age 65 or have a total and permanent disability. And then the financial criteria looks at both income and net worth of the veteran. And looking at net worth, VA looks at the value of the money you have in the bank, investment accounts, retirement accounts, and the value of property other than your homestead. So the house that you live in is excluded, as well as your personal property. And VA then makes a determination as to whether the value of those assets is sufficient to last your lifetime and meet your basic living and medical expenses. And in factoring and in deciding that decision, they weigh things like your life expectancy, how many dependents you have, and how quickly your assets are being depleted. And then in looking at income, VA first deducts from your gross income recurring unreimbursed medical expenses. That may be monthly health insurance premiums, assisted living, cost of care. And they then compare that figure, what's called income for VA purposes, and they compare it to the maximum annual pension rates, which are set by Congress. And if your income is less than that rate, then VA may award you a pension amount in order to bring your income up to that set rate.
Right. So these three criteria, technical, financial, and medical, are they're basically set out by law, right?
That's right.
All right, now I've heard a lot about, I know a lot of viewers here probably talked about, well, what is aid in attendance? How does all this fit in?
Yeah.
You know, is there really a separate aid in attendance benefit, or is it something else?
So aid in attendance is a monetary allowance that may be paid in addition to the pension benefit.
Okay, so it's really a part of the pension.
That's right.
Okay, so my mom's in assisted living and she needs help.
Right.
So how does she qualify for that?
So, well, the same technical and financial criteria, like we just discussed, still apply. And then medically, she must require the aid of someone else in performing at least 2 daily living tasks, things like dressing, walking, toileting. Also, if you are bedbound or live in a nursing home, you can also qualify.
Right.
In order to get that benefit, you have to submit with your claim for pension a VA-specific form completed by your medical doctor, attesting to the fact that you require help with those daily living activities.
Gotcha.
So one thing we know for sure, there's going to be a lot of paperwork involved in applying for these benefits, right?
Right.
So what's it cost to get somebody to help you apply, to fill out the paperwork?
So there's definitely help out there, and VA requires that an individual helping claimants prepare and file claims be accredited. That may be a representative from a veteran service organization, an independent claims agent, or attorneys. And the key rule there is that a claimant cannot be charged a fee for the preparation and filing of a claim.
Right.
VA must render a decision on a claim before a claimant can be charged. So, for example, an attorney may charge a fee in representing a claimant in a notice of disagreement or appeal.
Right.
Right.
Right, and also, what I understand, an attorney can represent someone to help them, give them guidance on filing the claim and whether they can or cannot qualify, as well as do estate planning, but they cannot charge, the lawyer cannot charge a fee to actually file the claim itself. Okay, so are there other people besides lawyers that help to do this? I know there's like veteran service officers, you know, in all the different counties.
Right.
How does that work?
So veteran service organizations are also approved and accredited by VA. They're nonprofit organizations, and they're designed to provide help with the filing and preparation of claims, like we talked about. Every county should have an assigned veterans VSO, along with an officer who can assist through that process.
Right.
Wow. Berkley, you sound so knowledgeable. What would you say for families or a veteran that was seeking help? What's the most important thing they can do?
So I think the number one, my number one advice is find someone who is accredited. Not only is it required by law that you receive help from someone accredited, but you know, we think it's so important that the person helping you not only understands this quite complex eligibility criteria, but also understands the responsibility that comes with receiving VA benefits. So once you receive benefits, you have an ongoing responsibility to report to VA any changes in circumstances that might affect your benefits. So things like changes in income, assets, cost of care, and a failure to report those could result in VA requiring an overpayment of benefits, possibly going back years.
Right. So strict compliance really with the rules is necessary, right?
Yes.
So what we know is veterans can qualify, spouses of veterans or widows of veterans can qualify.
Yes.
Children can qualify under certain circumstances, right?
Yes.
I know we have people, sometimes they pass away because of service-connected, so they're entitled to maybe a pension for that as well.
Right.
I mean, they're survivors, right?
Right. So there is a form of compensation and pension designed for surviving spouses and dependent children of veterans. And so that's the DIC, or the dependency and incompetency compensation, and the survivor's pension.
Gotcha.
Oh, thank you,
Great.
Berkley. We're so glad you're here with us today. In our next segment, when we come back from break, we're going to talk with people from the Tennessee Valley Healthcare System about veterans healthcare services. So come back.